There are 7 Hollywood actors who each perfectly represent the 7 deadly sins, starting with Klaus Kinsky, who stands as a towering embodiment of wrath. Wrath is often characterized as an intense anger and impulsive actions. Kinsky's on-set antics paint a picture of a man whose fiery temper was as explosive as it was unpredictable. Kinsky's collaborations with director Werner Herzog were particularly the most insane. On The Wrath of God, Kinsky's outbursts were so extreme that Herzog later recounted tales of the actor threatening crew members and causing chaos. This wrathful relationship peaked during Fitzcarraldo, where Kinsky's behavior was so disruptive that the local extras reportedly offered to kill him, an offer Herzog declined, citing that they needed to finish the film. Kinsky's legacy in cinema is a blend of brilliance and fury, making him a true personification of wrath. His career serves as a reminder that genius often comes with a fierce shadow in the creative world. As we turn the page from the fiery storm of wrath, we find ourselves drawn to the allure of lust, embodied in the life and the career of an icon whose very name conjures images of glamour and seduction. Lust is characterized by an intense desire and passion. It finds a striking embodiment in the life of Marilyn Monroe, an icon of sensuality and charm. Her on-screen allure was undeniable. In films like Some Like It Hot and The 7-Year Itch, she captivated audiences with innocence and seduction, becoming the desire for millions. However, the deeper layers of Monroe's relationship with lust emerged off-screen. Her life was marked by a series of high-profile romances and marriages, each echoing the yearning and complexities of her search for love and validation. These relationships, scrutinized and centralized by the media, painted a picture of a woman whose personal life seemed to be constantly dancing with the essence of her lustful on-screen character.
But I'm not just generally happy. If I'm generally anything, I guess I'm generally miserable.
Yet, there was more to Monroe than just the image of a blonde bombshell. She struggled with being typecasted and yearned for more substantial roles, reflecting a more profound desire to be recognized for her talent and not just her beauty. This struggle highlighted the duality of lust in her life, a yearning for professional fulfillment and a personal life marked by a quest for a genuine connection. Her story reminds us of the complexity of desire and the often heavy price of fame. While Marilyn Monroe constantly fought with her sin of lust, the next person fully embraced their sin to propel themselves further. Greed is seen as an insatiable longing for wealth and success. This sin finds a contemporary representation in the career of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Known for his larger-than-life persona, The Rock's journey from wrestling icon to Hollywood megastar encapsulates a relentless pursuit of box office dominance. Blockbusters like the Fast and Furious franchise and Jumanji reboots showcase his ability to attract massive audiences. However, critics argue that this pattern of choosing high-paying mainstream roles over more artistically challenging projects suggests an underlying drive motivated more by financial gain than creative fulfillment. This approach to career choices paints a picture of greed in modern Hollywood, the hunger for a bigger paycheck and global fame. While Dwayne Johnson's sin of greed pushed him to become one of the biggest names in Hollywood, the next person's sin of sloth proves that talent can carry you where effort doesn't. Sloth is often characterized by avoiding physical and mental exertion and lacking motivation. In cinema, this sin is intriguingly personified by Marlon Brando, an actor whose brilliance on screen was sometimes overshadowed by his apathy and unconventional methods. Acclaimed for his method acting and powerful performances in films like A Streetcar Named Desire and The Godfather, paradoxically exhibited traits of sloth, especially later in his career. He was notorious for his reluctance to memorize lines, often requiring cue cards and other aids during filming. And one of his main motivations to make money was so he could buy food. He loved food. This approach, while unorthodox, didn't diminish his performance, but instead added a layer of spontaneousness and realism. However, it also painted a picture of an artist who was disengaged. Brando's later roles continued this trend of minimal personal investment. His appearance in Superman as Jor-El is one such example, where he famously received a large salary for very little screen time and effort. Despite these controversies, Brando's legacy in cinema remains largely untarnished. His natural talent and ability to deliver stunning performances almost effortlessly cemented his status as one of the greatest actors of all time. But his trajectory offers a unique perspective on sloth, a reminder that talent can sometimes overshadow the need for conventional work ethic. Brando might have been glutton in his own right, but the next person on our list proves that the sin can present itself in more devious ways. Gluttony is often described as an overindulgence. In Hollywood, Steven Seagal presents a compelling example of the sin, not in terms of physical consumption, but through ego and self-importance. Steven Seagal, known for his action-packed roles and martial art prowess, has often been critiqued for his domineering presence on and off the screen. His career is dotted with the stories that highlight a sense of inflated self-worth. Seagal's interactions with fellow actors and crew have been frequently described as arrogant, with numerous accounts of him belittling colleagues and asserting his superiority. This behavior manifests gluttony in the sense of an excessive appetite for self-adulation and respect, often at the cost of others. Seagal's career choices reflect a gluttonous approach to fame and recognition. Despite a promising start in the late 1980s and 1990s, his later films often lacked the critical acclaim of his earlier work. Yet Seagal continued to produce and star in numerous action films, seemingly more for personal glorification and maintaining his star status than for artistic growth or audience engagement. Seagal's sin of gluttony is worn on his sleeve, but the next person on our list proves that envy thrives in the shadows of longing and quiet resentment. Envy is often seen as a longing for others' traits, status, or abilities. While celebrated for her roles in The Matrix Reloaded and Girls Trip, Jada Pinkett Smith has also been the subject of public discourse regarding her personal life. Her marriage to Will Smith, one of Hollywood's most prominent figures, has often been central to this conversation. There have been many instances where Jada's candid discussions about her marriage revealed an undercurrent of envy. This was particularly evident in her reflections on her husband's accomplishments and the public attention he receives, suggesting a longing for similar recognition and a fulfillment in her career and personal life. Along with that, some view Jada's public reminiscences about her relationship with the late Tupac as a manifestation of envy. Her reflections often paint a picture of yearning for deep connection and understanding she shared with Tupac, a longing that seemed to extend beyond mere friendship. While Jada's sin broke her career, the next actor used their sin to build it. Pride is a sin often associated with an excessive belief in one's own abilities. In Hollywood, few actors exemplify this as prominently as Tom Cruise. Cruise's career is a testament to immense self-confidence and an unyielding belief in his own capabilities. Tom Cruise's insistence on performing his own stunts is the most visible symbol of his pride. His daring feats are not just about thrilling audiences, but also a showcase of profound belief in his physical abilities and dedication to his craft. This extreme commitment, while admirable, also hints at a deep-seated pride, a refusal to step back or acknowledge limitations. Beyond his stunts, Cruise's control over his projects speak to his prideful nature. He is known for being heavily involved in producing his films, often as a producer and having a significant say in the creative process. This level of control ensures that his vision is realized, reflecting confidence in his acting abilities and overall understanding of filmmaking. However, Tom Cruise's pride has not been without controversy. His outspoken nature, particularly regarding his personal beliefs and affiliations, have sometimes overshadowed his cinematic contributions. Yet, despite these controversies, Cruise's career continues to flourish, a testament to his resilience and unwavering self-belief. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, because there will be more videos like this. Did you have anyone that can make it on the list? Let me know in the comments below.